Hey, this is Bill. You recognize this guy. It's Mike Safford. And if you say Mike Stafford, it's wrong. It's Mike Safford.
See, a lot of people don't realize I was a field goal kicker in college.
Yes.
And in high school. And back in the day, not so much anymore, you'd always go after a game and in the newspaper, you'd have your name in there because you did a good job. And you don't know how many times I misspelled my name. And not was just with a T in there, but one F. I'd have S's extra. So I'm used to my name being butchered all the time.
Mike Safford. So here at Oregon Tech, I think everybody knows you're cook, wash, and bottle washer, or however it goes. So you are the SID for all sports, and you do media and radio. Is that all you do?
Well,
do you do anything else?
You do everything. You're the jack of all trades.
Yeah.
You know, my bread and butter is the PR side of things. You know, people, your visible side is when you're doing radio or calling the games on the internet. But the bread and butter is the PR side in terms of promoting the teams. And so any of the content that you see at Oregon Tech Athletics or OregonTechCollege.com, anything that you see in terms of graphics and stuff like that, that's all coming from me in terms of trying to promote our teams the best we can. And I've been doing this job for over 25 years. Great to be able to come here to Klamath and to elevate things here at Oregon Tech. And it's just been great. But the best part about it is when you have great student athletes like we do.
We do.
It makes the job so much easier.
We just interviewed some volleyball players and fans. You'll see that in between the conference playoffs and the national playoffs of basketball. But that's one thing that I love about being associated with Oregon Tech is the students are scholar athletes.
100%. And you look at the basketball teams, and you know that's what we're kind of focused on right now. But 10 women players have a 3.5 GPA or better, and that's of sophomores or better, so they're at least a year into Oregon Tech. 8 of the men's basketball players have a 3.5 or better GPA. I mean, it's just scary to think that not only are they playing ball at a high level, including both starting fives on both teams, but the rigors, and you know what it's like, Bill, to go to Oregon Tech and the classes that you take are unlike those that you're going to take at other institutions. And for them to be able to excel in the classroom at a high level in high demanding academic areas, and then be able to perform on the court or the field or the diamond, I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah. You know, one thing I wanted to ask you about, you've been here, is this your third year now?
My 4th year starts in about 2 weeks.
Wow. So how's it been? How has Oregon Tech treated you?
The best part about Oregon Tech is the pace is so much slower. And it's not so much the job. The job is always going to be the same. You know, you don't sleep, you work hard, you do what you can to promote the kids. But it's away from work that makes it so much nicer. The fact that my wife and I have been able to go on, I think, more vacations, whether it be just to the coast or something, in 1 year than I did in 20 is scary. And the fact that, you know, Klamath reminds me of Caldwell, Idaho, where I lived for 20 years. Mm-hmm. When we moved to Caldwell, Idaho back in 2001, a smaller town, we love the slow pace. We love the fact that there's no traffic. We love that we can drive to work every day and see a bald eagle. And there's not many places you can live where you can have that happen.
Absolutely.
You know, my son goes to Klamath Union. He absolutely loves KU. He's excelling so much there in athletics and in academics. Mm-hmm. And it's just a great opportunity for us to be able to just call this place our home. And looking forward to many, many great years.
You know, Mike, the main thing I wanted to do today was, you know, give you a chance to reintroduce yourself to fans in a more relaxed atmosphere. But I want to thank you, and I think I speak for all the fans in the entire basin. You do an absolutely wonderful job. There's no way we could ever dream of getting anybody who would do a better job. And I want to thank you for everybody.
Well, I appreciate it, Billy, and it's the fact that what you've done to try to elevate stuff for Oregon Tech fans, but also what you've done across the board for NAI basketball nationally.
Thank you.
And try to showcase the fact that, you know, we have a pretty darn good program here at Oregon Tech, but also in the NAI. And, you know, in a couple of weeks when the teams go to Kansas City or to Sioux City, they're going to be able to see outstanding basketball.
It's unbelievable back there. But thank you. That means a lot. Yeah. Well, I love Oregon Tech basketball, and I know you. But anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate what you do.